going on, family? You're tuned in to Real Labs, Real Radio 104.1, your nightcap of comedy. Ken Miller and the Big Chat tonight. If you hear my voice, you know what that means. James is not here. James is out doing a corporate event. Our boy Jeff Kaufman is out in San Diego, I think, for Comic-Con. So if you're out there, man, shout out to our boy Jeff Kaufman. Also, our official sponsor, Jeff Kaufman from the Law Office of Kaufman and Lynn and the Under Oath Podcast, www.whereyourneedus.com. They have been fighting and winning for the city of Orlando for over 20 years. Also, call them. Jeff said he will pick up the phone, 407-500-JEFF, 407-500-JEFF. Slip or fall, car accident, kicking the ass, call Jeff Kaufman. He got you. Join the virtual studio with my brothers, man. They kicked it with us last night, but I got to start off with the man to help get this thing started. Mr. Miguel Colon Jr., how you doing, my friend?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I just want to make sure I remind everybody that James Yon isn't here because him and Devin Siebel are at a Unitarian Life Church right now, renewing their vows, holding each other's hands, and they just about to D each other down. They about to leapfrogging on each other's butts because he's jumping ship on us, boys. I just want to let you know. He's spending a lot of goddamn time hanging out with Devin, who I love. That's my brother. He started this whole show. But every time I turn, this is what's getting me mad about them. I'm starting to just go on Instagram, and without looking for it, Instagram suggesting that I watch reels of Devin and James hanging out at theme parks. And then I'm looking at them. They got 950,000 views, 750,000 comments, 1 million likes. And I'm like, so you choosing to not hang out with me to be successful? You mother... You know, like
yeah, the audacity.
Yeah, man. Miss my dude. We miss you, Jay. But we hope you out there having fun, man. Also, John's first do my comedy brother, Dwayne Williams. What up with your kid?
What's going on? First of all, y'all gonna get off James. James is a good man. That's my friend. All right. He is having a good time. He is enjoying his life and the beauty of his success and hard work. Y'all gonna get off of him, okay?
Man, and cool.
I'm doing good though, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight, just living life, doing these shows, working. You know, that's all it is.
First of all, you ain't worked in like 3 weeks.
First of all, it's been 1 week. It's been 1 week. I had the whole last week off, and it was beautiful. It was 8 days off.
Hey, Ali, I'm gonna get to Ali in a second. Ali, it's like 3 people that I talked to on the phone, and I'm not counting my wife. Dwayne, my best friend Angel, and Akeem Woods. Hey, them like the 3 people I talk to on the phone consistently. Man, anytime me and this dude call out, I'm like, hey man, I called out today. He's like, why? I was like, I just wanted to. I don't even have no reason.
I just have to have a reason. You got the days.
I'm like, I just ain't want to. I ain't want to go to work today. I said, I'll make it up, man, later this week, man. He like, man, you ain't work today? Man, I ain't want to. I just say, I ain't even want to go to work today.
I got the points.
Mental health days, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Mental health days.
It's also good to remind the company, because anytime the company's like, hey, man, you ain't going to work today, that's going to be real hard on us. I'm like, yeah, you need to be thinking about that more often then. Yeah. You need to think about the fact that if I don't come in today, it's going to be harder for you.
That only work at certain companies, not what we work at. That only work at certain companies, bro.
Yeah. There's 50 other people right behind
do what I do. Yeah, they ain't worried about that.
And with yours, Dwayne, if you miss too many days, next thing you know, there's probably some dude in the parade. You like, who's that? They're like, yeah, that's Gary. He likes working Tuesdays.
He loves and Wednesdays.
Hey, Miguel, you show up to the parade and it's me skating. Hey, I heard you took the day off.
Living in America.
I've been off for 8 days. Them people have not missed me,
bro. It's funny, man. Let me get to Ali real quick, man. My brother Ali Flores, man. Ali, thanks for kicking it with us last night and coming back for the night. We got Ali on, man, because we got a show coming up. If I can get to the banner, which I gotta find, we'll come back to the banner. But we'll come back to the banner. I had to leave it because this company that y'all know that we love so much, Spectrum, internet just does not want to work. Here we go. We got Ali kicking it with us tonight, man. We're going to be at Lizzie's Live Monday, August the 3rd, 8 p.m. If you're listening, it's a Monday night, August 3rd, 8 p.m. Tickets are only $20, $25 at the door. And if you're a couple, 2 for $30. Y'all make it a date night, man. It's 8 o'clock, man. We'll get you up out of there by 9:30 because we all old. So we'll have you home by 9:30. You can go get you a nap, man. Ali, do you make excuses when you call out?
No. I just tell them I'm not going to be there. That's it. They don't need to know my business.
They don't ask. Yeah, they don't ask. We don't have to tell them.
I have before.
So in my early now, Miguel, in my early days, I would always be like, I'm not fit. Now I just like, hey man, I ain't coming in today. I in my early days of work, because I feel like I was more responsible, Miguel. So I would give them a reason why. Now, when I call the line, I just be like, I ain't coming in today.
No, Ken, it wasn't you were more responsible. It was you were so young, you didn't understand how this works. I got the right to take the day off. You need to know at a certain amount of time, and we cool. Because I used to do that. I'd sit there for 20 minutes trying to sound sick.
The practice?
Yeah. Hey, call your girl up. Hey, baby, how do I sound? Do I sound like I got AIDS right now? Hey, man. I went to the doctor. They said, I got to call a bunch of girls up. You know, like.
Sitting there eating ice cream so you get all phlegmy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Ali, what's the craziest thing you called out for? What's the craziest excuse you've used to call out?
I don't know if I've ever used an insane excuse, but I have called out as a practical joke when I wasn't even working that day to begin with.
What?
Oh, yeah. I got drunk. Well, a few of us got drunk, and we were working at a show. Let's just say, I don't want to say the name of it, but it rhymes with Schmindiana Phones stunt show. And
Cincinnati Williams.
Yes, Cincinnati Williams. And we were drunk, and we decided we were going to call, because we didn't have to call like a hotline. You just called your lead. And so I called and said, hey, man, I'm not feeling good. I've been trying to. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it in tomorrow morning. I'm opening. This is Ali. Click. Next person will call in. I got a phone call around 11 a.m. saying, you son of a bitch. It took me an hour before I realized you weren't even working.
Wow.
He was trying to cover it. He was doing everything he could.
What I liked about the theme parks, because back in the day I worked at Universal. Shout out to Universal. You tried. But what I liked about the theme parks was they had that, like, if you called at like 3:30 in the morning, you just called like a security hotline back then. And what you didn't have to explain nothing. Because if you called in like the afternoon, they get you on the phone with a lead or somebody. They were like, hey, man, we need you. And I'm like, hey, man, I ain't got no legs. And they're like, hey, man, we need you. But you call that security hotline at 3:30 in the morning. You're like, hey, man, it's Miguel. I work riding show. This is where I'm at. I'm not going to be at work. They be like, yeah, man, have a good one. Hope them legs work out.
Like, 3 in the morning. Yeah.
Do they document it for you well?
Yeah, when you call sick or call out personal, like
I'm talking about the 3 o'clock in the morning dude. But did he like, because at 3 in the morning, I ain't thinking about.
That's a crazy thing. Ken, that's a crazy thing, because I never really thought about the fact that if he just was like, whatever, I'm just gonna ruin this guy's day, they'd have been like, call, no show, and I'd have no way to prove it. No way to prove it. It's just a dude, because I don't think they gave you like a confirmation number or anything. Yeah.
Hey, Dwayne, craziest excuse you used to call out?
Shoot, I think I called out one time because I was trying to get some shoes. It was like the Jordan release, bro. You know what I'm saying? People. Yeah, black people. Saturday morning, you know what I'm saying? The shoes coming out. I knew there was gonna be dead stock, which means they wasn't making any more once these were gone. So I had to call out, make sure I was there in that line. And surprisingly, I got to the mall, there was no line. So I could have went after work and got them shoes.
It'd have been funny if you saw your supervisor in there.
And he lied too.
The shoes. He's like, Dwayne, I thought you didn't have legs. He's like, you don't look like you got AIDS today.
Hey, I got a fake leg. But and the crazy part about it, I could have just called late, got the shoes, and still went to work. I said, nah, I'm gonna take this whole day off.
Hey, take a day.
I just remembered, Ken, my favorite call in. So back in the day, I was Wolverine. This is many pounds ago and ages ago. But I was working out every day in the gym and I was short. So Wolverine it was. So I worked very hard to get that contract. I didn't get the contract. And I was like, screw it. I'm having donuts. And so it had been about a month. I hadn't been scheduled. I'd already started working at Disney. I'm like, all right, I'm done. And they called me to work an event. And I said, all right, yeah, I'm available. I can come in. The night before the event, I jumped on the scale and I looked at myself and I called and I said, hey, this is Ali calling in fat for Wolverine because there's no way I'm putting yellow spandex on this tiny fat Mexican body. And I called in fat, and my stage manager called me the next day. Did you seriously call in fat? And I said, yep, sure did.
And Ali, what's your reason for not being able to make it into work today? Torta.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you mine. All of y'all know the other bar.
Oh, you be drinking?
The other bar was my Ali. I called out so many Tuesdays. My manager, who I love me to death, I loved her. She was like I was gonna be her retirement program because she loved she just knew I was gonna get famous. Mm-hmm. She changed my work schedule just so I could be off on Tuesdays. So I worked Sunday and Monday. I was off Tuesday, Wednesday, and I worked Thursday and Friday. And then if I had comedy, she would, help me out. She's like, okay, cool. If you're gonna do comedy on the weekend, then you can't get drunk on Monday because you got to work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So you can be off Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So you can travel to Dayton, Ohio to do stand-up. You know what I'm saying? But man, let me tell you something. The other bar Mondays, look here, dog.
Yeah.
Look here. I can guarantee you, if you were a comic in Orlando at the height of the other bar Mondays, you was calling out on Tuesday.
A lot.
You was calling out. LSD, last socialized
drink.
You was calling out. I called out so many Tuesday, and I really use my key. Hey man, my daughter's sick. They be like, Ken, it's 2 a.m. Yeah, she gonna be sick. First of all, why you texting me at 2 a.m.? She gonna be sick. I probably or Miguel, I would go to work and I'm hungover, and I'd be like, you know what? My daughter want to get out of school early today. Hey man, the school just called. Man, my daughter ain't. All these. But the thing about it is, Ali, everybody had kids, so they know kids get sick, especially elementary school kids. They always sick. Man, you know how many times I done use Jazzy as a sick note?
I'm going to tell you guys right now, here is the atomic option. If you want to get out of work, all you got to do is poop yourself. If you poop yourself at your job, if you're willing to commit that far, you get to go home. I don't care what you're doing.
I don't know if I really do.
No, that's the last thing, bro.
It's a last resort. But listen, man, if you I got to keep this job, but I can't get fired, but I got to go somewhere, and they go fire.
No, man, the ends don't justify the means with that, bro.
You better not do it.
You still got to go back to work.
You better not do it.
You still got to go back to work and see people.
Man, and then you get this.
People who pooped themselves.
The real slackers, we slow clapping for you. We're like, wow.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. To get out of work, my grandma done died like 4 or 5 times, bro.
Oh, see, I could never do that.
Which is wild because she got dementia, so she ain't even gonna remember that she died. So we cool with it. Hey, Miguel, I know you got to run, but I want you to go ahead and promote your show real quick, Chief.
July 24th, that's this Friday, 8 p.m. Alex's Underground Comedy at Soto downtown area. It's me, Chris Alexander, and Lil Sean. Best thing is if you go to alexsundergroundcomedy.com, the tickets are whatever you want to pay, guys. If you want to pay $1, tickets $1. You want to pay $5, tickets are $5. Please just come. Let's support this club and help this club become a big venue because it's really cool to have a comedy club in Orlando that's doing comedy 7 days a week. It's me, Chris Alexander, and the legendary from the Obie and Little Sean show, Little Sean. Alex's Underground Comedy, July 24th, 8 p.m. Go to alexsundergroundcomedy.com. Get your ticket for a nickel, whatever you want to spend.
Whatever you want to spend. But we got to take a commercial break, family. We'll be right back. Real Laughs, Real Radio 104.1. We're back. Real Laughs, Real Radio 104.1. Your nightcap of comedy. Ken Miller in the big chair tonight, guys. Go out there, follow us, man. We appreciate it. Just search Real Laughs. If you want to listen to us in podcast format, go out to iHeart, search Real Laugh. 8-9 years of shows, man. And then YouTube, I'm gonna make sure I start getting all of our clips up, man. I have fallen behind a couple of weeks, man. James is out. Shout out to Jeff Kaufman from the Law Office, Kaufman and Lynn, and the Under Oath Podcast, our official sponsor. He's at Comic-Con. Miguel had to step away. He might come back, but join the Verse Studio with my comedy brothers, Ali Flores and Dwayne Williams, one of my comedy best friends. We got a show coming up. Lizzie's live. I'll be headlining. Dwayne is featuring. Ali will be hosting. Make sure you check us out. It is Monday, August 3rd, 8 p.m. Lizzie's live. Dr. Phillips on Sand Lake Road. Go to Eventbrite. Look up Laughter at Lizzie's, and you can get your tickets. Tickets are $20 if you buy them on Eventbrite. $25 at the door. Hey, and if you bringing somebody, 2 for $30, man. So let's make it a date night. And we promise you, we'll get you up out of here before you know it. Ali.
Yes, sir.
You know my all-time favorite story of you.
Oh, God. Yeah, I do.
So I just want y'all to know this. I'm a very happily married man. Ali as well.
Mm-hmm.
Dwayne, don't nobody care about him.
No.
I have been to a how can we say it professionally?
A gentleman's club.
I have been to a gentleman's club 3 times in my whole life. And once is with Ali Flores. So me and Ali Flores, this is my favorite story. Anybody ever ask me a story? Yo, if I'm ever at your funeral and I have to tell a story about your life, this is the story.
This is it.
So we are at Bonkers Comedy Club, Grandview Live. It's the comedy club. And shout out to Jimbo. Jimbo used to manage the club at La Playa. And I think it had some damage. It was closed. Something happened that it closed. So they moved to the Grandview, and we get there. Me and Ali have a great show. And I think this might have been the first time we actually worked together as a headliner.
So.
I was headlining, he was featuring.
Yep.
And Jimbo comes up to us and gives us 20 free drink tickets to Lollipops across the street from the comedy club. I says, hey, man, Ali, I don't really do strip clubs. Ali said, me neither, but we got free drink tickets. I said, cool, because I do drink. Now, mind you, the hotel is across the street. So it's Hotel Comedy Club, Gentlemen's Club. So me and Ali go into this thing, and we're both, and Ali had to work in the morning. He was like, hey, I got to work at like 7 a.m. So I can't be out all night. And I said, okay, bet. This ain't even my thing anyway. We're not looking at dancers. We ain't rah-rah stuff. We just in there with free drink tickets. I want to say, Dwayne, we get there about 11 o'clock. I'm drinking. If some people from the show that happen to come over to hang out with us, we drinking, we partying, we having a good time. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I said, let me take my ass back to the hotel. I turned around. Ali was like, yeah, man, we need to go to the hotel. What you still doing here?
Bro, it was like every half hour. It's like, man, I gotta go.
He kept telling me, Dwayne, he's like, Ken, I gotta go. I gotta work at 7 in the morning. I gotta go. Ken, I gotta work 7. Ken, I was like, all right, man, you gotta go. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. Lights was coming out. I turned around. Ali still. I'm like, what? Hey, man.
Hey,
did
man.
you even, I can't remember you even went to work the next morning.
No, I did. I made it to work.
Oh my God.
No, that is my all-time favorite Ali Flores story, bro. We was in there, and it's crazy because we didn't go in there, Dwayne, for no women. We had 20 free drink tickets.
Yeah, I remember going, man, I don't want to be rude. He gave us 20 free drink tickets.
We said that.
We should go in at least.
Y'all just giving them away to people and drinking too.
No. We was drinking. No, we was drinking.
We drank them. We used them.
Those clubs water them drinks down. You
drank enough to where you was lit. Apparently.
Yeah, man. I remember that. I want to say Transformers 2 was out because I remember waking up and going to the movies at 10 in the morning and getting a pizza and watching. I think Transformers 2 might have been out. But that is anytime somebody asks me about Ali Flores, I say, can I tell you the story about how me and him got trapped in a strip club back in 2009?
I remember getting home at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I got home around 4 and I jumped in the shower. I was married to my first wife at the time. And I was just like, oh man, if I can let me just get 2 hours. Let me just get 2 hours of sleep this week. And I got maybe an hour and a half.
And Dwayne, the crazy thing is we had shows the next night.
Y'all did it again?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
We had one night of party. One party night. The next night, because that was the one time where in Daytona, Bonkers gave you a hotel, and they always gave if Jimbo. I wonder if Jimbo even still alive. If Jimbo was the GM of any club in Daytona for Bonkers, and
Yeah.
Jimbo loved comedians. Jimbo, if you listen to this, dog, please hit us up. Let us know you
Yeah.
doing it. Anybody know if you live in Daytona, you know Jimbo, who used to manage Grandview Live and La Playa. Please tell him to reach out to us. Jimbo loved us. This is how Jimbo loved us. When you would go to Jimbo's back room, Jimbo had a gun hanging up on the wall. So if you act up, yeah, he'll let you have it. Like he loved comics and he loved us, man. But yeah, dog, that would be my all-time favorite Ali Flores story. I didn't know you went to work. I always told people, okay,
No, I
now I
went to
know the
work.
true story. I always told people that said he ain't even make it to work. And Dwayne, the hotel was across the street. Cause
Hey, bro.
we stumbled back to the hotel. I remember getting a slice of pizza.
Mm-hmm.
And I stumbled back to the hotel, and I can't remember what happened with you. So I always thought you just went back to the room and went to sleep and called out.
Nope. Went home.
That's a trooper right there. That's a trooper. And the crazy thing is, Dwayne don't drink like that, Ali. So how many times have you done went to work hungover?
Oh, so many
Zero.
times. What, Dwayne?
I know you zero, Dwayne.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, I remember when I worked at Nickelodeon Studios, and the amount of times I came into work where I just showered and came straight into work, drunk, like still legally drunk, and being like just hungover. And we had to make booger gack. So we'd make booger gack, which was vanilla pudding and green pineapples. And I would just sit there. We would just sit there and eat it, like in the morning, just sitting there drunk, no spoon, just that. Like, oh my God, we just want something. And it was the worst. But I would do it all the time.
Yeah. All the time, bro. Even now, Ali, I have a couple drinks at night and be done. I'm gonna use this Saturday after the show in Apopka. Chris Alexander came to the house, and me and Chris we drank, we smoked cigars, and when that alarm went off, I had to go to work. I got to work, and it's Sunday. I'm the only person there until 10 o'clock. Man, we got a little break room. I went in there, laid on the floor, and went to sleep. I hit Dwayne up. I said, no. I said, bro, I had to go to the break room. I had to go to sleep, bro.
Hey, man, I just imagine Ken laying on the ground and there's somebody stepping over him to get to the vending machine. They need some chips, but he in the way.
Hurt.
Get your ass out the way.
Hurt. Bro, I had a hoodie. I laid on that hoodie, man, but I can't cut the light off. So I went back to my desk. I pulled all the blinds down and just laid my head down. And I was like, oh. So I hit up Chris. I said, hey, fat boy, you good? He says, man, what did we drink last night? I said, I don't know. But he was lit too, man. But Dwayne, you got one time, bro.
Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
One time.
See, alcohol enhances who you are. That's what I believe. So I think if I start drinking and getting drunk, I'm gonna wind up on the news, behind somebody's dumpster or something crazy like that. I'm good.
I mean, that is a possibility, but that's what makes it fun.
That's what makes it fun, bro.
You don't ever know.
There are plenty of other ways to have fun. I'm straight. Don't worry about it.
We were talking about the other bar. The last time, and how crazy it was. The last time I got in a fist fight was after another bar, a night at other bar.
Oh, what? Tell the story. We got to hear this story.
Yeah, it was a Christmas night, so it was a toy drive.
After the toy drive.
Hey, Ali, I got a story after you tell that because I remember that night now.
So it was a toy drive night. We started taking shots early. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to leave because I'm about to get drunk. I don't need to get drunk. So I left, dipped out, started walking, and I walked by this Irish pub and I see Sean Finnerty in there. And Sean Finnerty goes, hey. I go, hey, man. He goes, what are you doing? I said, I'm heading out. I don't want to get drunk. He goes, well, we'll have a drink with me, before you leave. So we have a drink. And then this group of I'd say 6 girls. It was a birthday party. Woo! And when I have a buzz, I buy everybody shots. I'm like, hey, we're all gonna have a good time. So I start buying shots for everybody. We start buying shots. I wake up the next morning and I'm sitting there going, how did I get home? Oh my God, please tell me I didn't drive. Thankfully, the car wasn't there. So I went, I must have gotten Uber or something to get home. I start texting Sean, hey man, how'd I get home? He's like, we Ubered. And we did this and that. And I was like, all right, great. He goes, I go, bits and pieces of the night are coming back to me. Did I get in a fight last night? And he goes, you definitely punched somebody in the face.
Damn.
And I said, what had happened? And he goes, remember there was that birthday party with the girls? I said, yeah, I remember them. He goes, well, these two guys came walking up and one of them bumped into you. And I said, okay. And he got mad at you because he thought you bumped into him. And you were like, hey man, why don't you just go over there? I'll buy you a beer. We're good. We're just having a good time. We don't need no trouble. He goes, and then he called you short. And I went, and that's when I hit him. He goes, that is exactly when you hit him. And I said, okay. I said, what happened after that? Did I get hit? He goes, no. You laid him out. And then we got kicked out. I was like, okay.
See that liquor. That liquor. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about right there? That liquor.
First of all, Dwayne, Ali Flores sound like Barack Obama telling these stories.
Yeah, he does.
Like,
if
we
there's anyone that still doubts.
Ali, you know how I remember that night?
How?
That's the night Santa Claus melted. I mean, no, that's the night Frosty the Snowman melted.
That's the night?
So Mike Hurley, he would dress up as Frosty the Snowman all the time. And we got wasted that night. All of us. Like it was one of my favorite toy drives of all time. Mike Hurley, he texted me the next day. He says, hey, give me a call. I said, what's up? He says, yeah, somebody was taking him home. The girl he was dating at the time was taking him home. He says, yeah, she had to pull over on the side of the road. I was throwing up. I said, well, what happened? He said, yeah, kids was driving by thinking Frosty was melting. He was like, yo, Mike Hurley, he would wear the Frosty the Snowman costume every toy drive.
Yep.
And we would get told, some of my favorite comedy nights are the other bar, bro. It really is. And the crazy thing is, I don't go out like that anymore, Ali, but I feel bad for these young comics because I don't know if they Dwayne, you on the scene more than me. I don't know if they have a night like that where it's just comics. Even if nobody showed up for the show, we still had a good time. And I don't know if they have that night like that anymore.
They have their version of it. I don't know how to say this without sounding mean.
Say you can be mean.
All the guys, and thankfully, I caught the last 3 years of the other bar, like the classic other bar where Ken was there, all y'all headliners and OGs were there and stuff, drinking and cussing and getting us in shape. They have their version of it, but they're just not really funny to where it's a good time.
Yeah,
when they doing it, if that makes sense. Like it's just comics,
Yeah, it makes sense, man. We're gonna go to commercial break and then we'll come back because I got some stuff I really want to talk to you two about because both of y'all are actors. But it makes sense, man. It just we're different. We had a different time than they did. We were drugs, alcohol. You know what I'm saying? They do the same.
They do the same. They just again, it's not the same though.
Yeah, man.
It's just not the same. They're just not funny with it. They don't.
And it's what it is, man. But we got to take a commercial break. We'll be right back. Real Last Real Radio 104.1. Real Last Real Radio 104.1, your nightcap of comedy. Kid Miller in the big chat tonight. Go follow us. Go like. Go subscribe. Go check out our sponsor, Jeff Kaufman, Law Office of Kaufman and Lynn, and the Under Oath podcast. Appreciate you guys for listening, man. Miguel had to step off. James is out doing his thing, and Jeff Kaufman is at Comic-Con in San Diego. But I got Dwayne here. I got Ali Flores. We got a comedy show coming up, so make sure you come check us out, man. Lizzie's Laughter at Lizzie's. Let me get the stuff up. Lizzie's Live, Dr. Phillips, $20 on the Eventbrite, $25 at the door, 2 for $30. Come see us August 3rd, 8 p.m. Check us out.
Hold up, put that back up. Put that back up. That donkey kind of looked like me a little bit. The brown one with the gap.
That's me.
Oh, that's you? Okay.
That's
Well,
me.
no, you the one on the right, the light skinned one.
No,
Yeah, but that brown one look like me right there. I just wanted to point that
Which
out.
is wild because one of my questions to you is, why did you name it Donkey Labs Entertainment?
That's a good story. So the two donkeys are real people. It's one of them is me. The darker one is me with the gap. The other one was my best friend. He passed away, Tyler. And my ex-wife would say that we laugh very loud. We had donkey laughs. Like, you guys have donkey laughs. And so when I started to come up with this entertainment company, I was like, man, I like Donkey Laughs Entertainment. I like the way that sounds. I just like the comedy version of it. And so when I made the logo, I made sure that Tyler was represented and myself. And that's how it came about. It's my ex-wife calling us Donkey Laughs, because I have a very loud laugh, and so did Tyler.
Hey, Dwayne, you started your business as a comic and you need an LLC. What you name your comedy business?
Oh man, that's a good damn question. I don't know. I ain't thought
I'll let
about
you
it.
think about it. I'm naming my
Yeah.
South Side. From the
Why so?
Greensboro, North Carolina. I'm from South Side, Greensboro, North
Mhm.
Carolina. I love the South Side. South Side raised me and made me. So it's gonna be something Carolina related. If it's not Carolina related, I might do something with my son.
Oh yeah.
So I might be doing one of them, but it's either gonna be Carolina related or something with my kid. If I had to make an LLC for comedy, yeah, because I always laugh anytime I go to Chris. Shout out to Krista. Anytime I go to her office and I see her doing checks for famous comedians, their
Mhm.
companies are hilarious. The name of their companies, because I'm assuming, Ali, when you get paid, is it under that
Yeah, it's
name?
under that name. Yeah.
Yeah. So Dwayne, what you got? Now I gave you a minute. Now you got to give me something.
Man, my LLC, man, D Will something, bro. Like, I've never
Man,
thought about that. Like, that's
wait,
a
I got it.
what?
Wave cap. My dog will wave cap. That
That's a do
hey,
rag, bro.
hey, Ali, that dude do it with a do rag to my son's funeral.
Bro. I had to keep spinning a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey man, real talk. So both of y'all are actors. I want to talk about the acting stories, man. Ali, you been on Dwayne, you ain't been on a movie set yet, have you?
Yeah.
Okay. Talk about movie sets and the difference between the movie sets and stand-up comedy or stories about movie sets. Ali, I'll go with you first.
Movie sets are interesting, especially when you go to a full budget, big feature film. Man, it is a lot of working parts, a lot of people going in and out, and it's not glamorous at all. It is you got to know your stuff, and then you got to be at the right place at the right time. It's a lot of waiting.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
A lot of downtime.
But you do have funny moments. So I was working on this film called A Random Tropical Paradise, and we're in the middle of this airport scene. I'm playing this like mob guy, and the mob boss was Joe Pantoliano. Joe Pantoliano is in everything. He was in The Matrix. He's in all the Bad Boys movies as the what is it? The chief of police.
The captain. He's captain.
Captain.
He's the captain. Yeah.
Woosah. That's Joe Pantoliano.
Yeah, that's Cap.
So he was the mob boss. So we're in the middle of a break and we're all talking football. And so Joe walks up and we're like, Joe, who you got this weekend? We're talking football. Ali and Dwayne, they're Cowboys fans. We got this fan. What do you got? And he goes, you know what? Honestly, I'm just thinking about how the fact that I don't think my dad is my real dad.
What? What?
What? He goes, yeah, I just found out I may not be a Pantoliano. I might not even be Italian. And we're like, okay. He goes, yeah. And then he just walks away.
So
like
random.
He just came in, did a drive-by truth bomb, and left us there thinking about like, wait, what just happened? Like, we're all just sitting there going, what? So yeah, Joe Pantoliano may not be a Pantoliano, apparently.
So did anything else happen with the story that you find out later? If it was
no, he didn't talk about it at all again.
That is crazy.
He just
man.
drove by, dropped us with that, and left.
What movies have you been in, brother?
Random Talk with Paradise was like one of my first ones. My Future Boyfriend was my very first national television debut. I was in two films called, one was a horror film called, God, what is it called? Revisitant. I was in a Christmas Karen, which has been going viral a lot. Yeah, Christmas Karen.
Damn.
And what's funny is that the clip in that's gone viral the most is my clip. Like I'm in the clip that goes crazy. And then The Beach Bum with Matthew McConaughey and Zac Efron and stuff. So that was a cool one too.
Nice. And I know you from commercials.
Yeah, I've done a lot of commercials.
Talk about the commercials that you've done, because I know you from I some of your commercials I put, because I used to do these creepy commercials, and sometimes I'm like, hey, my friend is in the commercial, and I just post it. So talk about the commercials that you've been in.
Yeah, I've been very fortunate. I've been on a lot of commercials. I did a lot for the Florida Lottery, both in English and in Spanish.
Florida Lottery game.
Yeah, Florida Lottery. And then I was becoming the spokesperson for Tires Plus, where it was my agent was talking about, hey, we're going to start talking about flow from Progressive money, because I was the rival owner, and I did probably 20 commercials for them in different markets as the rival guy to Tires Plus, and I was doing all of these commercials for them. So that was a lot of fun. But I think my favorite thing is for some reason I've booked commercials with like Hall of Fame athletes, legends, and that's been really, really cool.
Yeah, well, tell them about the Hall of Fame legends, because I know they don't know.
Yeah, I was the first big one I had was with John.
Hey, pause. Hey, pause. Hey, yo, cuz.
We knew
Come on, Ali, for real.
The
pause.
first big commercial I had.
Okay, thank you, bro.
There you go.
Was with John Kruk, Phillies Hall of Famer, player, amazing. Then I did one with Kevin Durant, which that one was my biggest commercial because it went global. It was during the playoffs, and my phone was going off nonstop. It's like I'm in Vegas and I see you on the big screen right now.
Yeah, I'm one of the people that text them too. So
yeah, I did that. I got to do a commercial with Hulk Hogan, a Hall of Famer in the WWE, John Cena. I love the athletes and stuff. It's been really cool.
Cool. So of all those people, who was your favorite? Who was the coolest? If you can say who's the coolest, and who was the one you was that was a total a-hole, if you can say it.
Kevin Durant was the coolest one.
What?
DC, baby.
Yeah, he was cool. He was really cool. Really respectful to everybody on set, and then it was just pretty to watch him shoot. He would just it was just effortless, and he would just shoot around. And he got in a competition with his agent. He says, all right, we're going to shoot threes, and best out of 10, whoever wins pays for dinner, or whoever loses pays for dinner. And they were going, you could tell his agent was a former player and played shot. The agent missed one on the fourth one, and he was like, you're done. And then he just started playing around, hook shot, in. He didn't miss any.
Nice.
It was beautiful.
So nobody was bad to you?
I've had a couple people that have been.
You ain't gotta say the name.
No.
Don't nobody listen to this show anyway, so we good.
I had a known celebrity get upset because I spoke to them, and not the representative. I spoke directly to them, and I'm like, I'm in a scene with you. Like we should probably speak and talk over this. And they actually got upset and went to the director.
Wow.
Yeah. That was a fun one.
That's crazy. So we also got Dwayne, who's also acting, does films and commercials as well. Dwayne, what films have you been in?
I've only been in 2 movies. One was a short film called Man vs. Man. It was entered into some film festivals. We won quite a few film festivals for that. I did my own stunts in the movie too. I was the comedic relief.
Yeah, I know. I
Nice.
loved it too.
Yeah, I
watched
dove
it.
on the ground and everything. But yeah, so we won some film festivals for that, and that was a lot of fun. And then I was in this movie called Zola about this.
You was in Zola?
I was in Zola, bro. I was in Zola about
No, you
the
wasn't.
prostitute that
Yes.
came down
Is
from
it
Ohio
Zola or
to Tampa.
Zola? No,
Zola?
you wasn't.
Zola. So,
Bro, where the clip at? I need to see that because me and my wife followed that
Hey,
whole
bro.
story on Twitter, bro.
yeah, I learned about it after the fact. And here's the thing about it: I was a body double / stunt man in the movie, so I didn't actually. So I was supposed to be body doubling Coleman Domingo because he was one of the main characters.
Yeah.
But he ended up showing up the last day, so they ended up not using me. But I still got the movie credit and stuff like that. I had a wig on. They gave me a hairline. They gave me a thicker beard, and I said it.
You gay like him too, so
and I'm gay like him. Hey, so I sat in that church for 8
I
hours.
go freak out when I tell her this, bro. But go ahead.
Yeah, so but I didn't realize what the movie was about. When I booked it, I just was happy to book a movie, getting the money. I'm gonna get residuals. I still get residuals to this day. It'd be like $13, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the movie was damn near a porno. They showing bat and balls in the movie.
Oh, I'm sorry. What is the name of this again?
It's called Zola. Look it up. So Ali, it was like this Twitter thing. Like it was this Twitter story that went wild, and
a true story.
A true story, and somebody took the Zola story and made it a movie. Me and my wife went to the movie theater to see this movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. These two prostitutes, these two strippers came down from Ohio to Tampa with a pimp. One of them knew what was going on. The other one didn't know. She thought she was just be working at the strip club.
Yeah.
But she didn't realize he brought them down because she was going to pimp them out. And they ended up using Backpage to get pimped out and making a lot of money. And one of the girls got kidnapped. You got some stars in that movie.
You got to look it up.
Yeah,
you got to look it up. Yeah, you got to look it up. Dwayne, we got like 2 minutes left. I need to talk about the commercials. What was the commercial that you did that was the biggest of your life?
Being the face of Universal, man. Which was crazy because I tell folks all the time, and this is coming from the uppers, it was only supposed to be one commercial. Supposed to shoot one, but they loved it so much they decided to make a campaign out of it and then make me the face of it. And one commercial turned into 3 years of shooting and print work and billboards. And man, talk about overwhelming. Blew my mind.
I used to drive down the street and see him on a billboard and be like, yo, that hairline crazy.
That hairline crazy.
That hairline crazy. Ali, do me a favor.
Yes.
Promote that for me, brother.
You got it. Laughter at Lizzie's is going to be August 3rd. That's a Monday night, 8 p.m. I'm going to be hosting. We got Dwayne Williams here featuring, and your boy Ken Miller will be headlining. It is only $20 if you go to the Eventbrite page, $25 at the door. And couples, the first 20 couples, 2 for $30. You can't beat it. And then the following month, we got James Yan. The following month, we got James Yan's going to be headlining there. So keep posted.
Nice. Dwayne, what you got, brother?
Alex Underground Comedy Club, headlining series, July 31st, 8 p.m. I will be headlining that. I don't know who's opening and hosting, but I trust Alex. She's going to book some people who's going to be funny, so it's going to be an all-around funny show. So come on out, get your tickets. They are only $20. I'm worth $20, right? I got
it. Get it.
Come on out.
This weekend, I'm Vero Beach, man. You know, Vero Beach area, come see us. Well, we got to go in overtime. Brothers, thank y'all for kicking it tonight, man. I appreciate it. We had some internet issues, but we are good.
No, you had internet issues.
I had internet issues, man, but we got to go. That is Ali. That is Dwayne. Dwayne, you've been on the show. Tell them what to do.
Take your ass to bed.
Good night.
Sleep.